ancient history now, but last weekend, a man was killed by the Secret Service as he charged Mar-a-Lago with a shotgun and with a can of gasoline, presumably going to kill the president. And this young man was 21 years old. His name was Austin T. Martin. Anyway, he's dead now, but he got really close to the president's residence. This would be on Saturday when Donald Trump is often at Mar-a-Lago. He was able to get right up to the building before getting sent to his maker by Secret Service. Same thing happened, of course, with Thomas Crooks. The profile is almost exactly the same. A goofy loner, terminally online. We'll never see his devices. We'll never see who he's talking to. We know he's on the phone right before shooting Donald Trump. Here's Matthew Thomas Crooks. Nobody's ever released these devices. Nobody knows. Nobody knows who was he talking to. What was he looking up here? What was going on? Who was Crooks on the phone with before he shot the president in the face? No one's sure. We don't get any information on this kind of stuff. Trump's motorcade was rerouted because of a device found in the middle of the road near a Florida airport. You don't often reroute the president's motorcade. Scary stuff here. Obviously, in order to do that, you're going to cause a lot of fear and a lot of suspicion. Some people blamed this potentially on Iran trying to assassinate Donald Trump. This was at the time. I mean, this is a couple of weeks old, this article. Now, as you look through it, you're like, well, what's going on here exactly? White House sends this along. During advanced sweeps of the Palm Beach airport, suspicious objects were discovered. Their investigation warranted the motorcade adjusting accordingly and rerouting. I mean, that's a big deal to do that. That means they found something scary, just like when they found the hunting stand in the tree that looks perfectly at where President Trump gets on and off the airplane. Probably the single most notable time that President Trump is out in the open is when he's getting on or departing Air Force One. He stands there, he waves. The president is sort of very prone. And they were able to find a hunting stand in a tree for all the whitetail in Southern Boulevard, West Palm Beach, says Eric Trump. Secret Service did a great job finding this. Who set that up exactly? I mean, if you were going to snipe at the president, that would be the place to do it. This would be the time to do it, obviously, when Trump's getting on or off a plane. Look at the deer stand. What is that? Of course, obviously, you can see in the Google Maps that there is no reason for a deer stand other than to try and do something nefarious. President Trump. Trump's had major leaks before. When he went out to dinner last summer, there was a major Secret Service leak where Trump was mobbed by protesters going out to dinner in D.C. They knew exactly where he was going, and they mobbed his table. Trump had to leave. Also, there were guns that were let into the Virginia golf course that Donald Trump owns. Secret Service missed a Glock in a bag. Yikes. Secret Service missed Glock at Trump golf course. Anyway, people have been thrown in prison for threatening Trump's life. Just an average day being Donald Trump. And then, how could you possibly miss Ryan Ralph? Ryan Ralph with this, he's now serving life in prison. But with this setup outside of Palm Beach, where Ralph was crouching, ready to shoot Donald Trump from the bushes. And he damn near succeeded here. You would have been able to see perfectly President Trump play through this hole. And what's wild is that this matches kind of almost shot for shot Iranian propaganda killing Trump from the bushes of his golf course. This is a video that ran on Iranian TV. Donald Trump getting killed, this by like kind of a autonomous like little robot drone thing. But anyway, it shoots and kills Trump from the bushes. In obviously this CGI, kind of AI animation. So anyway, what are we building up towards here? One, there have been 4 presidents that have been killed in assassinations. Garfield, McKinley, Lincoln, and Kennedy. There's been assassination attempts on other presidents, but there's been nothing like what's happened to Donald Trump, where there's seemingly an assassination attempt, presumably by a state power, every freaking weekend. Donald Trump has survived 4 assassination attempts that we know of. Iran ordered an operative to assassinate Trump before the election, federal prosecutors say. What's this? The Iranian government ordered an operative to assassinate Trump. Manhattan federal prosecutors said in the latest string of assassination plots attempted at President Trump. Prosecutors charged Farhad Shakari with murder for hire, providing material support to a foreign terrorist organization he believed to be in Iran and remains at large, prosecutors said. In addition to the plot to kill Trump, Shakari and 2 other men were charged with separate attempted for murder for hire schemes on U.S. citizens of Iranian origin who oppose the Iranian government. According to the criminal complaint unsealed in Manhattan court, Shakari, during an FBI interview in September, was directed by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard of Iran to surveil and kill Trump. He was paid for this. Shakari told an IRGC official, Iranian National Guard official, that doing this would prove expensive. The official responded, money's not an issue. He understood it meant that he had spent significant sum of money in efforts to murder Trump and was willing to continue spending lots of money in an attempt to procure Trump's assassination. 1 month later, the Iranian Guard ordered Shakari to put forward a plan to assassinate Trump within 1 week, before or after the election day. Now, this, of course, aligns with Donald Trump also having to reroute his motorcade while he was traveling during multiple drones flying over his motorcade. And I want to just bring your attention very quickly to Matthew Thomas Crooks, because we still have no idea who the hell he was working with. Tucker Carlson says that Matthew Thomas Crooks has some very, very strange online activity that's been totally scrubbed. We don't know who was either training, prompting, or paying Matthew Thomas Crooks in order to shoot Trump in the head and to blow up a bunch. Remember, it wasn't just him with the gun. He was going to blow up. He had incendiary devices. He was going to detonate a bunch of bombs. It was supposed to be a big mass casualty event, and it seemed relatively sophisticatedly planned. The way that it went obviously didn't go off exactly as planned. Nonetheless, Tucker Carlson has commented extensively and done some really great journalism here. I mean, obviously, millions of people have seen it. You can see here on something happening with Matthew Thomas Crooks that the feds are not telling us. Well, Khomeini is dead now. Obviously, the leader of Iran is dead now. Donald Trump is showboating and bragging about this, releasing hype videos from CENTCOM. This is from our Central Command right here in Tampa. Stand proud, blowing up Iranian military capacity. And now Donald Trump is straight up saying, the killing of Iran's supreme leader, I got him before he got me. They tried twice, and I got him first. On a phone call this evening, President Trump told me the death of Ayatollah Khomeini, I got him before he got me. They tried twice, while I got him first. This is a reference to what U.S. intelligence believes was a plot to kill Trump. Oh my. So Trump's now just all up saying it, that what's going on in Iran, much like with Maduro stealing the election through Venezuelan technology in 2020, is a revenge plot, is a revenge move for the attempted assassination attempt. And here's the one thing that I will say that I know, because I've heard it from the top levels of U.S. intelligence, that Matthew Thomas Crooks was not working alone. That Donald Trump has been briefed fully by the FBI about everything that exists on Matthew Thomas Crooks' devices. It would change the whole story. And that Donald Trump made a decision to keep that to himself. That's what I have been told by impeccable sources at the top of federal law enforcement. And so what's going on here exactly? Was it Iran that was helping groom and train some of these young assassins that sort of like fit the bill? Every single one of them just kind of like the same style of person, you know, like the Tyler Robinson style person. Like, I don't know. But I know that Trump has suppressed and kept hidden many of these state-sponsored assassination attempts against him. That's cleared out, and he's starting to, now that Khomeini is dead, he's starting to Trump is starting to talk on these things. America went from don't to I got him before he got me. I got him before he got me. They tried twice, and I got him first. No other president would talk like this. This is why we love Trump. I got him before he got me. I mean, listen, it's a high-stakes game. Donald Trump now, for the first time, talking about the Iranian attacks on his life that I think are, like, as we have documented, maybe 2, 3, 4 times that they've tried to kill him for good reason, obviously. Yeah, right? Like, Iran, the worst enemy that Iran could possibly have is a President Trump. It goes from Nicolas Maduro too. It's like he's not going to abide by the old world order. They're going to make something new. And that new world is not going to include the Ayatollah, who's now dead and his entire family's dead. So there you go. Trump straight up saying it. Stop trying to kill me. Otherwise, I will kill you. And when you have the most lethal, dangerous, and sophisticated, technologically advanced military on Earth, that's a threat. It's one Trump made good on. Like, share, and subscribe. See you.